Hello guys, welcome to Two Latin Brothers, also known as T.L.B.P. I'm Victor.
And I'm Adrian. You missed the Two Latin Brothers podcast. You said welcome to Two Latin Brothers, and you forgot the pod. You know what? Forget it. I'm not even gonna start over.
Yeah, you're just a jerk. You wanna mess with my fun, don't you?
No, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm really not doing this right now. Do you know what episode this week is?
I have no clue.
Well, if last week was episode 30, this week is episode
31.
We're learning how to do
Wow,
math.
this is so sad.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 31 weeks of this.
Yeah.
You know, we've
Fun times.
maintained a the consistency level on our part has been really intense.
Yeah.
I mean, having to schedule one of these every week.
It's been rough.
This week, it's literally being recorded the day it's being released again because even though we really did nothing this week, that's all I got.
That's all you got.
Yeah,
So how's your week been?
It's been okay.
It's been okay.
Yeah.
Fun time.
Yeah, I don't really, like we've been doing stuff with summer. Well, since you're on summer and I'm on summer,
Yeah.
We've been, going here, going there.
Yeah. Being one with the wilderness.
Being one with the... sort of. Anyway, did you bring a topic this week?
I brought flowers.
You brought flowers.
In my mind.
Okay.
So in other words, I didn't go buy them.
You didn't bring... Why would you bring flowers?
I don't know. I felt like it.
Or talking about a topic. Okay,
Yeah.
Here's just something actually I want to address now that I'm hearing the sound.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can hear it, but you can hear it.
They won't be able to hear it.
Okay, anyway,
Why'd you mention
we live close to this place where we live close to this place. We live close to this. It's just like gesturing no, but I'm gonna keep talking about it. We live close to this place where people can fly planes.
No.
And we can hear the planes fly over us like all the time.
They won't even be able to hear. Why are you bothering mentioning
I know,
this?
but I'm bringing this up because almost every time I'm on the phone with someone, they're like, and I'm outside for whatever reason, like in the front of the house, and I'm outside. They're like, "What's that sound?" I'm like, "Oh, there's a plane flying over me." And then they go, "You live at the airport?" So yeah, I just want to address that I don't live at an airport.
No,
and that
you live in an airport.
I don't live at an airport.
We've been living in the luxury section this entire time.
You can't actually do that. Well, people get kicked out now.
Yeah.
Some guy did it though.
Yeah.
Actually, on YouTube, Yes Theory did it for 48 hours or 24 hours. Or, I don't know.
Yeah.
They got away with it, but you get super that's just that, right? So I don't know.
I don't know what to talk about. There's nothing's been going on in the world that I can just be like, yo, some guy tried to bomb this guy. Whoa.
Who's bombing who?
I don't know. I just
you don't know who's bombing who.
No, I'm just topics. A topic appropriate for every youth.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Let's make this an 18 plus. Just okay.
No. You can't. Well, you wouldn't be listening to it.
I wouldn't be allowed to listen to it, but I input in the conversation.
I suppose.
So I wouldn't have to listen to it if I already know what I talked about.
I suppose. Yes.
I was there. I wouldn't have to listen to it. What are you doing?
I'm checking the news real quick.
Oh, we're not going to talk about news.
Actually, they just announced the title for Black Panther 2.
Just now?
6 hours ago.
6 hours ago. We can announce it here.
Yeah, we can announce it. We can talk about it here.
We can talk about it here. Go.
If you haven't seen Black Panther, then I suggest you go watch Black Panther so you can... I mean, this movie came out over a year ago.
Yeah.
But came out February.
Are you going to tell us the name or are you going to put them in suspense? You're going to tell them the last second.
Okay, it's called Black Panther.
Jedi Knights. Just joking.
I'm looking for the because they released a poster. It's called.
I feel like only a few people got that joke that I just made.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you the poster. Look at that. Black Panther, Two Kings.
Yeah,
they're gonna introduce Namor in the Black Panther sequel.
So are you gonna give context?
For people who don't know who Namor is, okay, we're going full nerd this episode.
No, we're not going full nerd. I'm gonna leave this topic as soon as I can.
Okay, so Namor is the Marvel version of Aquaman in the DC. Stop making me.
Okay, because I already know this. I'm just making.
I know.
I want you to
do
it quickly.
So they're gonna Wakanda and Namor have always been
a rivalry.
Right, there's always been this rivalry there. So yeah, that's what the movie's gonna be about. They're finally gonna introduce Namor, and they've been they've been
teasing it.
Well,
for
this has
a while.
been a teaser since Black Panther was a teaser.
Yeah.
In the end of Iron Man.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
When they show the map.
Yeah.
They show Atlantis on the map.
Yeah. And they show Wakanda.
And they showed Wakanda at the same time.
Yeah.
They've been teasing Namor since like phase 2 or phase. I don't know what phase.
I don't know what
so
phase
I think it's phase 1, but like this has been the longest going tease ever.
Yeah.
It's finally coming into fruition.
Yeah.
But Iron Man ain't around anymore, so I don't know what that's about.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah, you don't care anymore. We recently rewatched
Endgame
because it finally came out on DVD.
Yeah.
Actually on Blu-ray.
Yeah, we came out on Blu-ray.
We don't do DVD.
Yeah.
So
all those kids that don't know what's that DVD?
No, there's kids who know
Just
what DVDs
joking.
are. I mean, I bet most people know what a VHS player is.
No.
What do you mean no?
Just joking. You know what? Whenever you say, I'm just gonna refuse.
That's not.
I'm just gonna be like, you're wrong, and you're gonna be like, how? And I'm gonna be like, you just are.
Okay, this episode's gonna be real short this week.
No.
Because yeah, I don't care. But we're doing a short episode this week because
I'm a hold it together. You know, you can just leave, do whatever you need. I will sit here alone
and talk.
And
will you edit it too afterwards?
No.
Okay, so then you can't just sit here and talk to yourself. That's not how this works.
Actually, teach me how.
Well, this is an idea I had. I was thinking we go through, I don't know, like just some random questions and see what happens.
Okay.
Like, what would be your favorite? Well, let me just. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
I would go.
You don't know where you'd go.
I just go here.
But you're already here, so that's not going anywhere. You're just.
I can walk out the door and walk back in, and I'm here.
That's not how this works.
And I did it. There you go.
No. Because
if I had to go anywhere in the world,
you had to leave.
And why?
Yeah.
Do I have to have a reason? What if it's just like an exotic location? It speaks for itself.
I don't know. You can ask whatever you want.
I don't know. Greece or Japan?
Greece or Japan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My why? Just cause.
Okay. Well, okay. Whatever.
What about you? Where would you go?
I want to go to Rome.
Yeah. Because you want to go one in Rome, don't you?
No, I just always wanted to. No, it's okay. Like, okay, so I've always really been intrigued by the Roman history of Rome. Because Rome at one point was an empire.
Mm-hmm.
They controlled most of the earth.
I'm sure most of the people know this.
You don't know. Like, a 4-year-old could be listening to this. It's PG. That's why it's PG.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I don't know. A 6-year-old
swears like in 3 seconds. Just joking.
Look, this is PG. This is why it's PG. A 6-year-old could be hearing us. They haven't heard about the Roman history. They don't know anything. By the time you were 6,
yes,
you were in grade 1.
Yes,
you didn't know how to write your name properly.
I knew how to write my name backwards.
Okay, that's not the point.
I was ahead of the game.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, so what was I getting? Oh yeah, so I've always been intrigued by that Roman part. I mean, the part that I didn't really like was the fact that they were killing everything that moved, but that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
What I'm getting at is that it's just, see the Colosseum, walk those streets, They say you could get, you
could get lost in Rome.
It's super easy to get lost in Rome.
But you can't because you have Google Maps now.
Yeah, so the idea is leave my phone in the hotel room and then just walk around Rome.
So you intentionally want to get lost in a country.
That's how you truly experience a country. You get lost.
That's true, because you find little things that you would never actually find if you weren't on Google and just searched up weird places you can go.
Exactly. That's how you
discover. That was a boring question. Okay.
Well, okay. Here's another one. What's your funniest memory?
My funniest memory? I don't know. It's too funny to remember.
That makes no sense.
I don't know. I don't know why you said funniest memory, and I just started laughing, and I have no reason.
You had no reason to laugh.
I had no reason to laugh. I didn't remember anything. My brain went blank, and I laughed. Okay. It's like brain lag, now laugh.
Okay, how about I answer the question? Okay, well, it's not really that funny, but it was funny.
Let me guess, you got hurt.
No, it was funny in the moment. Okay, so this one time, I was still in high school, and me and some friends were running to the bus, and we sort of start running, and then hail starts falling. So there's hail falling now, so we're running. We get on the bus. There were 5 of us, 4 on the bus. And all of a sudden we notice, and we're like, oh, and then this one guy goes, he's gone MIA. And we all just start burst laughing because he literally was missing it out. Because we're running, and there's hail falling. And this hurts when it hits you.
Yeah.
So we're all running to the bus, and we get on the bus, and there were 5 of us, and only 4 of us made it to the bus.
He was lost in the
air.
action.
Yeah, just he's MIA, man. He's MIA. There's nothing we can do about it. But that was one of those moments. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I don't have any funny moments.
I just remember this other time.
See, I'm just naturally funny, so there's multiple. But like the funniest, I don't have one. I really don't.
You know.
I have embarrassing moments though. I have lots of those.
Okay, what's your most embarrassing moment?
My pants ripped in front of a bunch of children, but that was like elementary school.
Your pants ripped?
Yeah.
Where was I?
Not there.
Well, I got that part, but I never heard about this.
Yeah, I was like running. There was like this branch I was running across and just like tearing my pants apart.
Oh, really?
And I was just like kind of walking about trying to hide a giant hole
in your pants,
exposing me. Yeah.
What is it? Actually, I remember in grade.
It was embarrassing.
Actually, in grade 12. No, in grade 11. I think it was grade 12. We had to like our summative, which is like our final project in high school. For those who aren't Canadian, that's what we call it, or your CPT.
Yeah,
I think it's what other people call it. Anyway, we had to teach the class some type of math thing, and I did. I think it was like one of the triangle things. I think it was C, how to solve for C, like the triangle, like solve for whatever. Cosine.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Okay. I love how you're just like C.
I couldn't remember.
That's not okay.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. Anyway, A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Oh, great! You know Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah. Anyway, no. So I'm up there, explaining cosine, and my voice was cracking so much the entire time. And then I'm like,
sorry about that.
Yeah, like it was so bad. I'll never forget that. And I'm like, guys,
I could just see the teacher in the background just like laughing.
No,
his face
like
off.
the thing too is like, and then afterwards I found out that there was a mistake in one of the answers. That because I had solved it already, like, and I gave them like sheets or whatever, and there was like a mistake, and I'm like, oh well, I mean, whatever. I'm like, I did this like because I had done it, like I had started it, but I didn't finish it till the night before, and it was like 1 a.m. when I finished it. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'm like, that's the answer. I'm like, I'm going to bed. Like, saying about this. But I remember, like, okay, well, that's what I get for doing this so late anyway. But it was funny because this one guy's like, yo, man, just calm down. So everyone thought I was, like, super nervous. Yeah. But it was actually just, like, my voice. Like, everyone's
it's like you were at that age where, like, it just
everyone's like, yo, man, calm down. Like, calm down. And I'm like, I can't know what's going on. So, like, it was so bad. It wouldn't stop, like the entire, like it was really bad, like. And the other thing too is like recently when I'm in, like now that I'm in college and I have to do a public presentation, I get so nervous. I get so nervous. But like when I was in high school, it never bothered me. I think it's because there's way more people now.
I don't know.
Like because you go from being in a room with like 20 people to a room with like 60, 70, 80 people.
See, I've experienced talking to like 200 people, like so.
No. This one time I had to do a presentation in front of almost 100 people. I'm pretty sure it was 100 people. That was crazy. That was like my first year of college. But there was like 4 of us up there.
Yeah, see,
it was so nerve-wracking.
In school, whenever I have like presentations, I just find them so easy. Like literally 20 minutes. The first 20 minutes of class, it's just like, okay, I'm done my presentation. Can I leave?
No, like in high school, yeah. I even had teachers tell me, yo, man, honestly, like I sure forgot you weren't teaching. Like I had teachers tell me, yo, you'd make a great teacher. Yeah. Like you should do this. And I'd be like, I don't know.
See, like I literally like go on to Prezi for like 20 minutes and I just finish everything and then I present it and the teacher's just like, how long did it take you? Like was this something you had from last year and just built on? I'm like, no, I made this like literally 20 minutes ago.
No, I remember this one time, we had to make a presentation and my group, the group I was put in, they never made the presentation and we had to read like a short story. I never read the short story. I read a summary of the short story online and then I quickly created a PowerPoint of it on Prezi before the group in front of us presented. While the group, like on some guy's Mac.
Oh man.
In front of me. Like I did it on his Mac while the other group in front of us was presenting. And then we had to create a theme statement. Do you know what those are?
Yes.
Okay.
I
think you learned those in grade 10. Anyway, or grade 9 or I don't remember when.
No, you learned them way before.
Anyway, so.
Well, actually, I learned about it in grade 7.
Okay.
But my teacher, the teacher talked about it, but it's just like you'll learn more about that later on.
Anyway, so I'm making this PowerPoint and everything. We had to make a theme statement and we had to talk about the theme statement. That was the one thing I forgot to do. And I was like, oh, I forgot to do. I'm so sorry. And then literally, like, I remember afterwards the teacher told me, like, you did a really good job, all things considered. Like, wow. He was so impressed. He was like, man, all things considered, man, that was impressive. Like, yeah, he's like, your group hadn't, like, I'm like, my group hadn't done anything. I'm like, I didn't even read the story. He's like, and you presented on it? It's like, you sound like, I read a quick summary of it, like a little paragraph on like Spark Notes. Like, that's all I got. I'm sorry. And he was like,
don't give away your secrets of how we find things quickly.
Teachers know that.
No, I know. But like, no, actually, for like students who are like haven't read books and stories, and they have like a test for it.
Yeah.
Teachers just like, if you really haven't read the book, it's just like go on Spark Notes or Cliff Notes and just like read a summary, read the character sections.
Yeah.
And he's like, and then go in.
Yeah.
It's like most likely you'll at least probably get a passing grade.
Yeah. Well, like that. Well, that was the thing. Like, well, what really surprised me about that was the fact that he was super impressed by it, and I honestly
you sounded like you knew what you're talking.
Yeah,
about.
and I hadn't even, like, the thing too is like, okay, so when I was in high school, I'd get a lot of migraines, and I would normally, like, whenever I get a migraine, I usually get like early morning. So I'd get it like right in the middle of first period, or like my first class of the day. So I would never get to my second class, and then so I literally leave in the middle of first.
Well, you
class.
wouldn't get to the second, third, fourth.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, I had English class like on like the third, and this one time in my last year of high school, I got really sick. I even had to go get a doctor's note because I was sick for like, I don't remember what was going on. We all got really, really sick here, and I was gone for like 4 days or 5 days, something like that. And I got back to school with like my sick note, and all teachers are looking at it like, okay, yeah, I know. Okay, I'll give you an extension for anything. And then I get to my English class, and my teacher's like, oh, just like meet up with your group before. He's like, you guys are presenting today. And then I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, I find out who my group, because I didn't even know who my group was. Yeah. He's like, and you can quickly read the story. I'm like, oh, okay. The story's like 10 pages long, double-sided. And then I'm like, and then it's like, it's just crazy. And then I'm like, okay, did anyone like read the story? And this one guy puts his hand up.
One guy.
Yeah. And there were like 4 people. Okay, I'm like, so what's the presentation? They're like, oh, we haven't started it. You haven't started it yet. Oh, and then goodness. So I'm like, okay, no, I'm gonna read a summary and we'll see what happens. So right before we start presenting, I tell the teacher, I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna do the finishing touches on like the presentation because my group hadn't done it that much actually. And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, he's like, did you read the story? I'm like, yeah, sort of. And then he's like, oh, okay. And then he's like, okay, whatever. So like, I sat there at the back of the class. The first group went up, and I'm there at that moment making the presentation. Yeah. And then it was crazy because so I go up and like we're projecting the presentation. Everyone's like, yo, that's a good presentation. And then afterwards, me and the teacher were talking about it. He's like, all things considered, that was really well done. Like, straight, like, really well done. Yeah. But yeah.
Next topic.
I don't know.
Any questions like that you had?
Oh, yeah, I had questions. I was asking you questions. What is, the
You're
thing?
broken. Oh my gosh, that's so sad.
No, it's just can't remember where we were. Who is most talented, me or you?
You.
Why me?
You're musically more talented than me.
No, that doesn't count. Because to be honest, I'm not musically talented.
No, I know it's an acquired skill that you got. Yeah.
You are musically talented.
I'm not musically talented.
Yeah.
How so?
You just pick things up faster than like you picked up the piano, you picked up the guitar, like you just pick it up really quickly. See, I
had to sit down for hours.
Yeah. But okay, look. Here's the thing.
You weren't home when I was like staring at the piano thinking, how does this thing work?
Okay, look.
That was like the first 3 hours of like, what is this thing?
Okay, look.
Should I touch it?
No. But like, here's the thing. See, like I pick it up quickly now because I have all the acquired knowledge of how things should sound, right? That's acquired knowledge. You don't even have a quarter of that yet, right? So that's the difference, right? You're able to do it with a lot less. That's how you discover. That's how people have talent, because you're able to do it with a lot less knowledge and acquire similar results to what I have, right? That's the difference. You disagree?
Yeah.
Also, you can sing way better than I can.
Well, yeah.
I'm
not gonna disagree with that.
Like, what is it? The other day, someone's like, "Oh, sing for me." I'm like, I can't sing.
I can't sing.
I'm like, they're like, "What?" I'm like, I can't sing. And they're like, "You're Spanish. I don't believe you." And I go,
just because you're Spanish.
No. I was like, what does that mean? They're like, everyone I know that Spanish can sing. I'm like, whoa.
Well, I'm pretty.
And I'm like, take a minute here. That's not true. And they're like, why? Because I'm probably the first Spanish person you're meeting that can't sing.
I feel like you can sing.
Okay, well, we're not getting into that right now. But you do have a bursting voice in me.
Like, It's not trying, bro.
No, and then okay, so
Next question.
uh
Here, I have a question for you.
okay.
If you were stuck in an elevator for a very, very, very long time,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to pick the song that was playing in that elevator, what song would it be?
If I could pick a song,
Yeah.
I don't know. Feel like it'd just be the radio playing in the
No. But like, if it's like just like elevator music that just continues, but you can choose the one song that's playing,
always.
and it's just that one song.
Probably like some,
And also keep this in mind. If you pick a song that you really love, you'll walk out of there hating that song.
probably like a really long symphony.
A really long symphony.
Like-
it just and then it restart.
Yeah, because that way, like, because it would take at least 5 or 6 times
For you to start getting used to it.
to get annoyed and know what's coming next, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know, like one of the longest symphonies known to man.
Yeah. Okay. That's not bad.
Yeah. Or the entire concert.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
What would you
next? I don't know.
Oh wow, so you didn't have an answer.
No, I don't have an answer to that.
Uh,
But the next question better not be, what is the meaning of life? Brain thinking.
what's your favorite game?
We've already asked this.
Oh, that's right. We have.
You can't ask
When
me
another
that
guest
question.
was on.
Actually, we have an episode where we just take a turn and just ask each other questions. We're basically doing that again.
What's your favorite YouTuber?
I don't have one.
You don't have a favorite YouTuber?
I don't have a favorite YouTuber.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
That doesn't seem realistic.
I don't have one.
Wow, that's sad.
No.
Kind of disappointed
Also, I don't watch a lot of YouTube.
anymore.
Yeah, so I don't have one. What would be yours?
I guess I'm a big fan of Yes Theory.
Yes Theory.
Because they do like
They do things that you would never think somebody would do.
No,
like,
it's-
something's pretty stupid, but like they do it. Like
No, it's not that
the
it's-
party that they put off on the
no, it's not that it's stupid. It's more like it's just like they're living life to their fullest.
every single day.
No, like most of the not every single, but like most of the time.
Yeah.
Right, like that's and
Things
they're-
that you normally wouldn't do.
right,
They
and
end up
they
doing.
and they involve complete strangers to just take a chance, right?
Yeah.
Like the most unexpected thing is what they do, right? So
Yeah.
it's just like, and like, what is it? Like if someone walked up to you and said, "Hey, do you want to go skydiving?" Like
Sure,
right now.
I want to. I'm always ready.
But legally you can't right now because you're not even.
I'd go anyway. Who
You
cares?
can't go skydiving because
Well,
you're
next
not. You
year
have
you can.
Yeah, you have to be at least.
Actually, this year.
Anyway,
I would be able
getting
to.
back to the point.
Yeah.
That's what's going on. But yeah,
I would do it anyways. Like, even if I wasn't of age, because I've been wanting to go skydiving for a while.
you have.
Yeah.
What's your favorite sea creature?
That is so random question. Tuna, because I like to eat.
Not like.
No, wait. No, that's wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna pick something that I don't like to eat.
Why? Because you're gonna cause its extinction.
Probably. Okay. That was like a good 3 seconds of just silence.
We have a lot of silences.
Yes, we do have a lot of silence in this
Well,
episode.
I'm editing it anyway.
Oh, I know what the creature I like. The one that's in the water.
Wow, real inspiring.
Why are you asking me such irrelevant questions?
I was just wondering.
I don't have one.
Okay, look. So
I'm a boring person.
you're a boring person. What's your favorite Smash character?
I don't have one.
You don't have a favorite Smash character?
I don't have a spirit.
Like from Smash Bros. You don't have.
no.
Mine's Kirby.
I know. I can tell.
Anyway, anybody else? No. So
Anybody else? What are you?
No, I was gonna say, do you have any other questions?
Do I? No, you had a list.
And we used all of them. There was only
No,
like 10 questions.
Oh, go find one that has 100 questions.
Why
You
would
can
I
ask
do-
your
no,
brother.
that's not. Why would I type in? I just put in 100 questions.
Yeah, just put in 100 questions. Fine, I'll ask you another question. If the house was burning down,
I think you've asked this already.
what was it? Okay, what's the question? Go.
If the house was burning down, what was it the first thing you'd grab?
Oh yeah, okay. What is a fear you have?
Like a fear.
A fear.
I guess like. Well, I'm not really scared of death, so I guess like.
Don't say public speaking.
No. You know that is higher than that.
That is higher than death. That's why I said it.
Um,
we should check if that statistic is still right.
I guess my biggest fear is like like a giant rock hitting Earth, like an asteroid crashing.
So what happened to the dinosaurs?
Yes. No, but like I mean like in a more like, you know, it's all over, not like we're gonna recover one day.
You just mean like literal disaster. The world broke in half. There's no atmosphere. Everybody died.
There's no recovery. You know that'd be the fear. You know, like because I mean like if I'm gonna die, that's okay. I'm okay.
So
with
death.
It. No. Look, I'm okay.
So death.
Look, if I die, I'm okay with it. But if the whole world dies, then I'm concerned. That's
okay. So. World death.
Yeah. So the world dies, then I worry. But if it's just me, that's okay. What's your biggest fear?
I don't really have one.
I know you have one. Okay. Everyone has a biggest fear.
I know, but like, I have to really think about it.
Why?
Because if everybody, like, for example, the one that the fear you just gave, I wouldn't care. Why would I care? Everybody else died. Cool. Why would I care? I know where I'm going.
Well,
you know,
I mean, you think you know where you're going, but exactly, that's not what I'm getting. What I'm getting is the fact that, like, I mean, you don't have, like, you're not scared of clowns?
No.
And that's...
Actually, I'm scared of one clown. Loopsy.
That's really
messed up.
That
scarred me. What sick-minded individual buys a 4-year-old a VCR tape of a clown?
Man, I don't know how clowns became a thing. I want to know what insane...
My sister.
No. Look, I want to know how the whole concept of clowns came to be.
They're fun.
No,
haven't you seen it?
No, that's stupid.
Fun. Honestly, I'm the kind of person that sees a killer clown and be like, "You want to be my best friend, bro?"
That's concerning.
Yeah,
like, we should get you checked out.
No, but like that's literally how I am. Actually, there's this kid who like, I lost my train of thought.
I like how we're just talking. You go, I lost my train.
Oh, it hurts.
Why?
I forgot what I forgot.
That's why it's called. That's why it's called forgetting. You know, you forget what you were talking about.
Oh, okay, I remembered. No, I didn't.
Okay, well.
Do you
want to play it back?
No, I can remember.
You don't have that kind of.
Give me a second.
Okay, look. I think.
No, there's this kid in my school who like the people in his grade like kind of thought of him as a weirdo, like, and like some people were scared of him. I straight up walked over to this kid and I was just like, "Sup?"
That reminds me.
And he's just like, actually in my math class there's this kid who was just like so confused by why I sat beside him. He's like a 6 foot, like 6. I want to say 6 foot, like 5, 6. Like, but he was pretty tall. He's a pretty big guy, and I literally just like I walk in. He's a grade 12. I walk in. No, I think he's a grade 11. No, he's grade 11. I walk in. I don't remember what grade he's in. Whatever. I walk in and I sit down beside this guy, and he's just like, "What are you doing?" And I'm just like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Why'd you sit down beside me?" I'm like, "Was I not supposed to?" And he's like, "Was the seat taken?" And he's like, "No." It's just like you're small. And I'm like, "So what?" And he's like, "Normally people would be like scared of me or something. Like, what, did you want me to be scared of you?" I'm like, I really don't care. And it's just like, why would you sit beside me? And I'm like, I don't know. I just felt like it.
You should like a lot in that entire
like.
What was I gonna say?
You know what? We should make a count. So it's like you just like overlap it and then like, you know, just like overlap it like, you know, like.
Okay, we're ending the podcast right
No, we're
here.
not. We talked about absolutely nothing.
That's what this whole thing is. Every episode is literally about nothing.
Oh, I feel like we stole that from somewhere. I just don't know where.
We stole it from Seinfeld.
We didn't steal it. We have no ownership over this. I'm just clarifying that we took that from Seinfeld. Just saying. We don't own it.
Yeah, but that's a TV show. This ain't a TV show.
This is a show.
Okay, you know what? Forget it.
Okay, and you know what? Let's talk about society.
No, end it.
Okay. Gracias por estar con nosotros.
Oh, no, not in Spanish,
okay.
in English.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Our audience is in English.
I'm sorry. I want some Latinos in here, man.
Look, I get that we're two Latin brothers, but end it in English.
Merci tout le monde.
No. Don't even get into the French. Please.
Come on. We got to represent our French Canadian.
Yeah, but we're not French Canadian.
I know.
So... Just end it, please.
Thank you for coming to the Two French Brothers.
No, Two Latin Brothers.
Okay,
stop.
Sorry.
No, just end it.
I don't know how.
You know, this banter back and forth doesn't work. Just end it.
I'm sorry. Ancient times. You know, you look back.
Okay, you know what? Well, thank you for listening
to okay, I'll end it. Thank you for listening to Two Latin Brothers podcast. We're on multiple different platforms, some of which you can subscribe, comment. You can also go leave us an email. We'll leave that in the left or the right of wherever you're seeing us.
In the description.
In the description, obviously.
Of the episode.
Of the episode. You could go follow us on Instagram and Twitter. We always leave that down wherever. So yeah.
That's it.
That's it. Goodbye.
Bye.